Yeah, just when something's like visual like that, it's just insane feeling. Really cool. Yeah, the shared experience in that exact moment is just like insanely cool. Yo guys, Pinkroot here, and I just wanted to remind you all to check out one of the sponsors of the channel, Porofessor. It's an amazing app that can help you become a better player. Check it out with the link in the description below. Much love guys, and enjoy the video. Do I risk it and put a second point in W? See if we can walk into this. She doesn't have flash. We find something on the top side to take. I think there might be a fight mid here. We see him on bot side actually. There's not much we can do. Do we take this fight on the scuttle? They're actually getting dove? What? In what world? What? In what world? What? Well, that like really skewed the game for them. Try to get the mid. She's really overextending right now. I don't know if she's gonna have her 2 dashes up. She might only have 1. She doesn't have that up, which is really good. She got the assist because she healed him. It's really good for me. I need to go take the scuttle though, so that he can't have it. We have to go back here. Unfortunately, the sun is going to be a little cucked out of like EXP and stuff. Oh, we should fix that. Not sure if the attack would be good to be coming down here right now. If Zac had the foresight, we should have died there. Might lose some stuff on top side because of that though. Okay, we just grab this and ward.
Now you don't.
It would be smart for me to go this and then here, but I feel like our mid needs the help. And I think our top is actually winning.
An enemy has been slain.
I had the perfect. Sonya's there. It was not on the right key either. Did not have survived. Dodoy Fulet. Ooh, Upsetty bro, thanks so much. I'm Trishma, dude. I just haven't been investing the time into leveling the account yet. So that's why I haven't gotten the series started yet. I'm also not sure how I want to edit the videos overall. I think it's going to take a little time to get the template set up. And I'll probably be like 30, 40, 50 games into the account before I actually get like the first video or something out. I also need to figure out if I want like to edit it myself or if I need someone else to edit it. I should go in Herald right now, or Dragon right now. They died. I don't know if I kill her. Not Warden.
Killing spree.
A little bit closer.
They don't have a ward.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
I don't have my ulti for this, and it's the hard dragon to take. Not sure if we get anything out of this. I don't have ulti. I need my team to help me do this dragon. I guess. Is that the blast? It's so... On its first few autos, it's hard to figure out which one is the blast. It's easier after more autos that he does to understand which one is, but off the first few, it's kind of hard. No, I mean, I think you can solo most Drakes with Noir because of how OP the pet is right now, but I think overall, no. That's bad because now that means the Zac is going to rotate to mid lane to help the mid laner, since the bot lane, there's nothing to do on bot side of the map. So it's more likely that he comes to this on top side to look for helping his top side of the map after that those kills. So I have to constantly be watching the map to know where he is or where he's going to be. We see him on bot side. He's going to look to regain bot lane again. I think I need to use... who do I give this to? Maybe bot lane just because they have some magic damage overall. And they're having a bad time. So the giving you gold would probably be smart. Our top side of the map doesn't really... mid lane might take the gold well, or might use the gold well. Our bot lane's already dead. I think I need to go mid lane right now. I think he's going back for an item though. Really sucks our bot lane loses a lot of gold. I don't know if she has visions push. No, it doesn't look like it. I got item, which is good. Gonna look to go mid lane because it looked like he was hovering at this side. He might be doing scuttle right now. I really want to give this to either mid lane or bot lane. Top laner already has a lot of gold. We have a lot of gold in me and the top laner. It's really good for me to have a lot of the gold because I'm our only AP on the team. But I definitely think I need to... Can't like solo use it or anything. You need to give it to someone. Move this. I'm gonna let him get the second plate, and then I'm gonna pop it. Oh my god. Leandri's tick cucked me. Yeah.
Enemy double kill.
So our bot lane never wins. They literally will never win no matter what because these two champions are just better than these two champions early game. So unfortunately, with our bot lane constantly getting caught, they have no way to not get caught or like to stop to stop their like losing of the lane. Like the only thing they could do is like her Ring, but she's not even level 6 yet. So one of the biggest issues right now is how do we stop bot lane from dying? Especially when we're going to lose. There's a chance that we lose 2v3. So like there's a feeling of like wanting to try to open up on the opposite side of the map so the Zac or the support have to move to the other part of the map so that they can't be on the bot side to have a chance to throw off the 2v3 if we do end up taking the kill or going for the kill. Probably warded. I haven't actually killed her, so I think I actually just got this from her. XD. He smited at 1100.
Has destroyed a turret.
See if I can greed for this. If we deny all this, he's going to use his E to go to this camp right now, if he's going to be staying for it. If I can try to outpace him and get to the top side of the map before he does, if he's like actually going for his red, which I feel like he is, I could probably steal his entire jungle. I see him right here though. He's taking the mid jungle camps. I guess he just assumed that we took this if we took the other thing. So he's not worrying about coming topside. But then his bot side is already gone.
An enemy has been slain.
Now you don't.
Your team has destroyed.
He actually survived. That's really good. I need 2100 or 1850. Okay. The keyboard on the screen is just an overlay. It's not something I can see. It's just an overlay for for people on my YouTube, or sorry, YouTube and Twitch to see the keys I'm hitting. One thing I need to get better about is holding off on using my smite for whenever objectives is coming up.
has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Our bot lane's still probably around 2k behind in gold, but I think overall it should be fine with how far ahead the rest of the people are, and I feel like they probably were like 3-4k behind before. So there's a thought of maybe I sell this and go Rabadons now, but I think Zhonya's is just the better play overall for team fights and whatnot. Since we don't have any AP though, I can go. Ooh, that might be the buy. So it's better to have Shadow Flame early because it gives flat pin, right? Or well, okay, it gives a penetration, which allows for me to do more damage to all their squishy targets, especially when they're not going to be building MR, because we off of that mid-death. I'm just going to keep farming, trying to get to my next item. Bot lane might be pushing back, so maybe I should go and push it for the team. It looks like it's going to, actually no, this is going to push back into their side eventually. So I might as well just shove this wave. Dragon's coming up too, so having bot pressure is good anyway. What's her face is going to be right here though. I don't think I can kill her unless she walks into the box. I don't know if they're going to contest this, to be honest. I'll put the 2 box down and then go do dragon. I kind of want to save my smite here because they might do a might risk a Baron. Doesn't look like they're going to. Keeping gold off of their ADC is good. I still prioritize the CDR, so I don't think going Magic Pin Boots would be better. I just prioritize so much CDR as the champion because I have no damaging abilities. So a lot of my damage comes from trying to use the same abilities over and over again. Shouldn't have smited there. Like, if I don't have Lucidity Boots, I am 40 CDR, which isn't great. And I'm getting this item anyway. How much CDR do I try to hit? At least 40%. And if I'm at 40 ability haste, that's like 25. Most of the time I like don't look at my abilities, and most of the time you shouldn't be looking at your abilities. It's kind of something that you either like have a peripheral view of, or you will just have a natural thought of like how long until a new ability comes off of cooldown. And with that, having a certain amount of CDR gives you that like presence of mind to have the muscle memory to use your abilities off cooldown without having to actually see them on cooldown. Gee, yeah, that was a really good game.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to check out Porofessor. Absolutely wonderful app to get you all the stats you need while you're in game, letting you know who the enemy, who has been doing well or badly on your team and the enemy team. And with this info, you can know who on the enemy team to take advantage of, and who on your team might need a little extra help. Go check it out now. !Poro in the chat. Raleigh might have a bit of trouble this game. We'll have to see how it goes, though. A few backstabs I should have gotten off, but didn't. Unfortunate. Points W. Faster clear time. Go for a full clear. She just finished clearing her top side and is now going to her bot side while I'm just finishing my top side. She pinged that this was warded, so can't really do anything top side right now. We can pop this for her if she can get this. She's not, unfortunately. And I can't go out, walk up there for just a ward. It's really not worth. Nice, he got the kill. I don't know if he was going to want me to help her or help him. Probably walk down to make sure he doesn't get collapsed on by their bot lane or anything. That's weird. She didn't start red.
This will be fun.
One issue that's going to happen right now is she's going to have the ability to go into Dragon if she wants to, but it looks like she's going to be pathing upwards. She's also building armor first. She's going to be on her wolves right now. Okay, she's walking back down. She's going to go Dragon. I think I need to path down right now to go back to Dragon. block off the path and then take dragon. Having wards in their jungle from that previous fight really helped us out.
Just a little bit closer.
So she's going to be able to get that top scuttle. I'm going to try to get this and then my red buff. She's going to be pathing onto her top side and maybe ganking top lane. I'm not entirely sure what she's going to end up doing. I feel like she's going to get the scuttle though. With that, I'm going to just take my red buff and think about going into their jungle for the blue buff to steal their blue buff because I don't think she should be on bot side. Yeah, she's going to be on top side right now. I'm going to try to take this. Mid lane should be okay. She might die to be honest, but I think they'll trade out kills. Or not. Unlucky. I got a blue buff.
An enemy has been slain. Double
She
kill.
double killed them top lane, which is insane. Great. Now I take the entire bot side. Actually, I don't know if I'll have time to take the Gromp because of jungle nerfs and invading nerfs. Go bot lane right now if I can. Probably warded. I think I just drop a box and go B right now. I'm not getting many kills or like helping my team out too much. I got the dragon, which was pretty good. It was good on me to reposition for that dragon to get us something out of my lack of early game pressure. I don't know what that guy's doing. Maybe he's trying to proxy so that she can't take the advantage of getting Q procs off on minions. But it might be, or without getting a kill or anything. I'm gonna go do Herald right now. I'm gonna give up my blue for now. Go do Herald because we saw the Shyvana on the bot side of the map. But yeah, I think he was basically trying to proxy because he was in a position where he couldn't really do anything against the Irelia in lane. Just finish this off. I'm pretty sure Irelia is a good matchup for Aatrox because she's able to. My team's been doing pretty well. So like, me getting just farm is fine. I wish I would be able to be snowballing more right now, but it's okay. Let's see if I'm gonna help him out here. Scuttle's gonna be coming out, or is it's already down.
The joke's on you.
Fuck, that sucks. She walks back after seeing that. Still looking to play around with teammates.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh yeah.
Has been slain.
This will be fun.
I need my ADC to come help. Never mind. go back mid lane, help, see if we can give him help right now. If not, we just pop. So we don't get the dragon here, we might actually lose it. But with this, I am able to get the pressure on mid, give him the gold, go back and get this item. I'm gonna have to sell that item. It's only like 50 gold or something off of Zhonya's anyway. I think we lose dragon here, unfortunately. So with the Zhonya's play, I was making sure that I was 3 seconds at least away from my Q to say, for my deceive to be back up, so that I would be able to. Nice, we didn't lose it. So that I would have been able to Q as soon as I got out of Zhonya's. I know this is warded. I think I just still run into the lane. Smite again for this fucking dragon. Whatever. I think we still do it with their ADC back. Started playing Shaco as a one trick in like season 4 or 5, but before that I played him off and on in different roles. Our top lane's doing insanely well right now. She's actually going to hit our Ravenous Spike on this next back that she's going to be going on, which basically wins her the side lane 100% of the time. The only issue this game right now is the Shyvana. But she kind of trolled her build by not going Jak'Sho instead of Frozen Gauntlet. I don't think Frozen Gauntlet really compares to Jak'Sho right now. We're gonna save our smite right now. They're strong. One of their strongest players is the Akali, to be honest, and she's on the bot side of the map. So we're gonna be looking to do Herald right now. This is a lot of gold. Looks like our top lane is 1v2ing again, which is great. Oh, that's rough. That's probably the worst person to get the kill, because that's a lot of damage and magic damage that they're going to get. He's also going to be really tanky against the rest of our team. There might be a plant to jump over on. Probably got hit by what's his face, by Bard's ulti. So kind of assuming Bard ulti is down right now. There's 4 people on the bot side of the map right now, so it's kind of hard for us to do anything here. So I basically should just continue farming my jungle. There's 3 people. I think I'm just going to put 2 boxes down and go back here. Got her ulti out. It's good for us. We break tower here with Herald. They don't have Shyvana ulti to be too useful. Or are they just gonna fall off soon? Might be able to break second tier too. She's low, and I think Tristana's mid. Yep. I'm not gonna take a CS because I have enough gold. I want him to be strong too. I thought the Irelia was gonna go mid to deal with that, to be honest.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Just a little bit closer.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Wow, this guy was very talented. He really played that one well. Flash into box, R the clone, ignite me. Yeah, very good player. Again, I think about going Shadow Flame this game. I probably would have undoed my items to buy a Shadow Flame if I thought about it sooner. If I lost the chance because box procced on the Akali there. Not sure if I get there in time to secure it. The Janna could get in and R her maybe. I actually think she just smited at 1206 and didn't have the damage to finish it off. Yeah, she smited at 1206, so... And I think if I was a little slower on that, I might have lost it to her, like, passive. Or, I mean, there was a high chance someone on our team might have gotten it. But I think overall, like, I did the best on my smite that I could. I was thinking about it, like, in the time I smited it, it might have fallen below 1200. I think my smite was fine. I think that was literally just a 50-50 that wasn't super in my control. Maybe just go Herald or Baron. That was a late smite. Change trinket. Should have done it much earlier, but it's fine.
This will be fun.
One of the biggest issues with AP Shaco is that you don't have much like early game potential. You're slow at farming overall. You're slow at farming overall. I queued. I shouldn't have queued over there. That was a misplay by me. Yeah, one of the biggest things that I run into when playing AP Shaco is that you really don't have much early game agency. AP Shaco has the more of a burst potential with his auto attacks and Hail of Blades, making it easier to kill people playing AP, or I'm sorry, AD. So there's always a like thought of maybe you can go Hail of Blades on AP Shaco and use it as an early game mechanic to get early game kills. But I think overall Dark Harvest might work out better for you, and the timings of when your champion is better overall. There definitely is like some thoughts, because if you go Dark Harvest, you're increasing your late game agency by sacrificing more of your early game agency. But since you don't have much early game agency already, it's like, how much does that actually matter? So maybe overall Hail of Blades just is never worth on AP Shaco. I don't think Assassin AP Shaco is a thing that can be played anymore. I think there's not a place in his kit to want to play as an Assassin AP champion. I think there are too many items in the game that are, sorry, I think there wouldn't be an item that would be added to the game that would make AP Assassin Shaco viable, because if it would make AP Assassin Shaco viable, it would make a lot of other champions who do what AP Assassin Shaco would do, it would make them better overall. So that item would end up getting nerfed overall and make it pretty worthless on Shaco, because it would get tuned down in line of the champions who make use of it better. And that's why AP Shaco is kind of limited to playing more of the control mage with boxes style. I think overall I didn't do too much this game. I think it was good information and like explaining my thought process overall, but I don't think I have done too much this game. I think our top lane kind of just dominated the top lane a lot, very well. I think I did well to get my mid lane somewhat ahead. I think that mid game play where I Zhonya's was pretty good. That kind of got him. I think it only got him 1 kill, but I think we got Herald after that. So I think overall that worked out pretty well for us. And our team kind of just scaled into our mid-game comp, late-game comp very early because of all the gold that we got in that early game, in those early game fights.
Malamutes too. He was gonna go up to him, and then they started barking. He's like, "Ooh."
Such.
I don't know. They were like, "Oof," you know. So he's like.
ain't never lost. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. No, I don't watch. I haven't been watching any of the World Cup or anything. Or yeah, not really something I really care to like watch or participate in watching. It's not my thing.
Now you don't.
You went W. Interesting. I've talked about this lane a couple times in the past. It's a pretty hard lane. Overall, this game is going to be really hard. This champion's just disgusting. They have so much AP on their team, though, so maybe our jungler builds a good amount of MR and is able to tank them. Hecarim's decent jungler right now anyway. I think he went Q and E now, so he has E now. We just play back and use our E whenever there are creeps that we want to grab. We can't really walk up into this lane unless he like wastes his E. We can get him to waste his E, but it's pretty hard. That's insanely good for us. We do not want Rumble to get fed. Rumble's pretty hard. I play Shaco in every lane. Well, obviously not ADC. So we're going to take damage anyway. Might as well get a CS out of it. Popper pot. This wave is going to push back into us. I'm going to be able to get one of the creeps until it hits the tower probably. And then have to give up the other CS until it hits the tower. Nice. Okay. I think I'm okay on CS. I think I need to hit this one and this one. Actually, no. I don't think I need to. Nice. There we go.
This will be fun.
Sucks. That's 3 CS of it. It's okay. Wish I could have gotten it all, but
An ally has been slain.
Just a little
well, that sucks.
closer.
I had no prio, can't help him, and there were 3 anyway, so overall.
You have slain an enemy.
A little bit closer.
Yes, TP though, which is pretty bad for me. I should ping for my jungler to come help me and take the wave. I have my ult coming up soon though. As long as the Mord isn't here, I get 1 CS and then I can shove the wave. I don't think his flash is up, they pinged it. So I can crash the wave here using my clone. I'm not going to use my TP here. I actually can stay. Because I have red buff, I have mana, the HP regen, which is really good. I can just poke him with a blue buff. He's going to Q me, or E me here. I use that. I have blue buff to keep my mana up. He might be close to level 6, so I have to stay at a range from him. Probably level 6 after 2 creeps and a cannon maybe. We don't have our R up. Our bot lane, we just did it insanely well on bot side of the map, which is great. He's going to look to harass me off of this creep, which is totally fine. Actually, get it. Loser. So his W is down for like 20 seconds. As long as no one comes out from behind, I'm able to back here. This way he pushes back to my side. I get a great buy timing for myself. Honestly, I could walk back, but I want to be in lane to preserve the wave so it doesn't fully fall off. I also want to make more use of my buffs. I'm totally fine. He might get it, try to get it shoved in with his teammate. Yeah, they might be tower diving me, which is totally fine. Just wave. So I don't lose anything. He's backing off. He doesn't have it looks like he's gonna go straight into fucking what's the item? Which is really weird. Their mid lane's still Mia. I could get ultied right here, so I need to play back. If I can get him to waste his E here, it'd be really good. Him not walking behind is really good for me. There's no pacing to have him army in the opposite direction. Most likely means that his teammates aren't here, and as we see there, mid laner back in mid lane kind of also shows that. Walk down and help put a box down to delay the set. I don't have anything to really. Nice. Trade for us. Herald just came up. I'm gonna probably lose. Oh no, this is gonna pull the wave.
An ally has been slain.
I always max W first for wave control. Shaco doesn't have wave clear. Not to mention, against most top laners, E doesn't do anything. One, they have built-in sustain. Two, they go into D shield and probably a lot of the time second wind, and it fully negates most of my damage. W gives me CC and a chance to burst them with double boxes and such, which will be more poke than what I would get out of E poking them. That's why I max my W first. What does wave control mean? Being able to clear the wave or hold the wave. If I'm like standing right here, the wave will like hit me, right? Well, he has to walk up to E me, but if I Q correctly, he can't force the wave back because he can't attack my wave effectively. Because there was a box there to deny him from being able to shove in the wave. So wave control is basically just the means to like trimming the wave so it doesn't shove, holding the wave, freezing the wave, anything about like anything that goes towards like fixing your wave. For it's gonna army here. I didn't get my R off. I R'd basically perfectly, but it didn't go off. Like I already saw what he was going to be doing there. And if I R'd correctly, I don't take damage, and I end up here, and he just R's with nothing. But I guess a fraction of a second off of timing. This guy doesn't really take much skill to play this champion against me. Basically just effectively a stat stick that out-sustains me because he has a very strong passive that is better than Garen passive. The only way I have the chance of killing him if he ultis into boxes, or if he, basically walks into boxes. As you guys saw earlier, he's not a very good player for like already dying into me once. Especially extra cocky for being a fucking set player XD. 35 games, 40% win rate. Very good player. Set OTP.
An enemy has been slain.
Literally does the same combo every single time a champion walks up into him. E auto auto Q auto auto W. Oh man, you do a combo, haha. It's very talented. Much skill needed. You can see how fucking stupid he is by going this item first. Many patches ago, that item was gutted for being a first item you can go. You can't build that item first item anymore because it doesn't give the same stats to the creeps. They are much it's much less effective as a first item, and it scales off of your level rather than like it just scales off your level, so it's not very good as a first item. It's really fucking bad. But idiots like this first buy it for some reason. What reason? Who knows?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Has been slain.
I can't kill him. Guy's really fucking talented. She's just gonna out-sustain me with his passive, unfortunately.
This will be
You have slain an enemy.
So bad.
a little bit closer.
Right there, I take. I don't ever curve my wave or my walking. That hits me. I dodge it with my R. She's gonna Q me again. Damn, close.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
This guy's a literal fucking dog, though. He's so bad.
Team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, yeah, just-
An enemy
I was so stupid by my fucking Heimerdinger for not eating. I have to save my gold to go this.
This will be fun.
Being the side lane against this guy, I'm gonna have to use effective MR pin.
Just a little bit closer.
Rampage. Double kill.
His small brain doesn't understand what I'm doing right now.
Look.
has destroyed a turret.
The joke's on you!
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Now you see me, now you don't! Here we go! This will be fun!
Rampage.
Because of his because of Mordekaiser's ulti, you can see where the enemies are, and I saw two blobs right here, so I assumed that the Syndra and Rumble were going to be there. She has Red Trinket, so she probably would have popped Red Trinket on me, and they would have just walked me down here. That's why I queued over there here to come this way. I was very lucky this wasn't warded, and that he couldn't see. They couldn't see like my blob or anything while I was invis because of because of his ulti or anything. So I ended up just walking down this way to get out. I popped the thing right here, not to pop wards or anything, but because it gives a movement speed buff, and it actually helped me get past the Varus without getting fucked by his CC or anything. Oh, we're gonna hold out.
Has been slain.
The joke's
Interesting.
on you!
The Clairvoyance plant gives movement speed with the Kimtech Dragon Soul. You look at my movement speed right now, it's 425. I pop it, it's 524.
Welcome to the society. Thank you so
Inivaldo, welcome back to the 22 months, my friend. Thanks for showing support. Much appreciated, dude. Thanks, buddy.
Galactic hyper barrier.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Unstoppable. Dominating.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Much so much about Inivaldo.
For Galaxy comeback. March, 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 march.
blood.
I think overall I did decently this game. There are a couple deaths I could have avoided and a couple kills I probably could have gotten overall, but I think it's a pretty good game overall.